God save you under all of we shall hide him to this command. It is that we shall rise, we shall worship, we shall overtake, and we shall conquer all of our Christmas, and we shall shout out loud. The
Yes, Liberia on the rising. Right. My name is Edwin Dolo. Welcome to State of the Nation, the flagship program on Truth 96.1 FM. Today marks Liberia National Flag Day. Many of us, our mind goes back, way back when we talk about Flag Day here. So this song symbolizes what we call the National Flag Day. Somebody said, just allow the theme song to keep playing, maybe for 2 hours as State of the Nation runs on. Man, Kenvi gives Adam one of the most beautiful songs he produced as a musical artist. Yes, like arise, your time is now. Now is your time to arise from your slumber. Arise from your slumber. Now is your time. Yes, I don't know whether that is a Grebo dialect. Labiro Awuribo, arise. Now is your time. Yes, we pray for God to bless our country, Liberia. We want to pray. It's our prayer that God should bless this nation. We want a prosperous Liberia. Yeah, shout for the Lone Star. If God says so, who can say no? Yeah, so that's Timson. Thanks so much for joining us this afternoon on State of the Nation. My name is Edwin Dolo, presenting today's edition. Many of you will be surprised. You are not hearing the regular voices. I would say Mr. Christopher Sally, even though he's not here usually with us on Thursday and Friday. Marlene Sa usually sit at control, but today she's taking a break as well. So I'm Edwin Dolo. Recently I joined the team as a co-host to Madeline Sa on Thursday and Friday. I'm a football man, so someone will say this is my debut presentation on State of the Nation. Yeah, in sport we say debut. That means your first time doing something. Yeah, so my debut presentation on State of the Nation. I'm here alongside our interim broadcaster, Ko Kotu, usually here with us as well on Thursday and Friday. Ko, want to say welcome to State of the Nation.
Yeah, good afternoon, boss. And
Yes, how is the flag day?
we thank God actually for the day. At least as a nation, you got something to identify yourself, showing that everywhere you go, wherever you see the map, you identify this is Liberia flag. At least.
Yes, I know. Yes, that is one of the things when you travel out of Liberia, the flag. Every Liberian out of Liberia today, the flag is being flown across the world by Liberians across the world. It's an identity of our country. So we'll talk about that as well. We'll tell you, and we'll be asking during we'll take few calls. We'll be asking you about your memory. Some of you are in high school, you're in elementary school. What do you remember about the Liberian national flag? Yes. So some of you have good memories, some have bad memories about the flag. Yes. So we'll be asking, when we open the line, we'll be taking your calls. You'll be telling us what are your memories for the national flag. Some people will say, I listened to the TBS this morning, and Onira was saying that before, in the past, when you hear the whistle sound, when you hear that the flag is coming down, no matter who you are, whatever you are doing, you have to stand still until that flag is hoisted or is brought down by whoever it is bringing it down. So, do we still have that culture? And Oni said, no cultural value, we have lost everything. The respect for the flag is not seen anymore. We don't practice it anymore. And that's we are modeled after Liberia. I mean, after the United States of America, they still got that value for the national flag. So we'll give you brief history. Those of you who sat in elementary, you went to 7th grade, junior high, you take civics. Obviously, I know you should have good knowledge of what our flag looks like. Maybe someone ask you, just describe for us how does the Liberian flag look like. You should be able to say, anyone should be able to say, especially those who have passed through high school.
Exactly, right? So it's like during those days, you will find the service instructor tell you the importance and how the flag was made, who were involved, what this represents on the flag, everything as a whole. They need to let you know on that.
Yes, that's how it should be. So on October 24, 1915, President Daniel E. Howard, or Edward Howard, signed into law an act which proclaimed August 24 as a national flag day. The flag is seen on many ships across the world as Liberia offers registration on its flag. So some of you can hear about LISCA. LISCA, when you hear LISCA, Liberia Shipping Registry, many of these ships that fly Liberian flags across the world. Shipping companies do this to avoid taxes and restrictions that other countries impose as the second most popular flag of convenience. This we are talking about the Liberian flag. This is what it says. As the second most popular flag of convenience after the flag of Panama. Panama is in North America, the country where we have United States, North America, South and North. So Panama is in North America. So we say Liberia flag is the second most popular convenient. It is estimated that 1,700 foreign-owned ships, according to Wikipedia, we are reading from Wikipedia. According to Wikipedia, fly the Liberian flag. This bring in much of the country's revenue. So the Liberia Shipping Registry, LISCA, or the National Port Maritime, these are areas that our national revenue comes from. So you see how important our national flag is. The symbol. The flag has symbols. Some of you who are seeing the symbol, we have the national color is usually red, white, and blue, which we all know. But the 11 scribe on the flag, we have 11 scribes that symbolize the signatories of the independent or the Liberian Declaration of Independence, and the red, white symbolizes courage and moral excellence. The white represents the first independent republic in Africa. Above the blue square representing the African continent. So if you look at the flag, we see we have 11 squares, and per history, these 11 squares represent the 11 men who signed the Declaration of Independence of the Republic of Liberia in 1847. So today we are celebrating the Flag Day. We should know what our flag stands for as a country. Like we said, we have lost the value. We don't recognize it anymore. It goes further to say the Liberian flag is modeled after and resembles the United States flag because Liberia was funded, colonized, established, controlled by free people of color, and formerly enslaved Black people from the United States and the Caribbean with the help and the support of both the United States government and the American Colonization Society. Student of history will know why we talk about the ACS. Is if you go down to Liberian history up to 1847, they talk a lot about the ACS and why it stands for the pivotal role. They led the way for us to have what we call today an independent nation, a sovereign state called the Republic of Liberia. Above the flag, we have the pledge. Yeah, cool. This is where right after this, and I will get an opinion as well to talk about. We have the pledge. Through the pledge, we gave is an honor because normally when the flag is hosted, we recite the pledge.
Exactly.
Yes, that means before the flag is been so the student is been carried up, we all recite the pledge as the flag is been hosted. Yes, we are students. We have lost all these values. I want to agree with many pundits that we have lost all these values. You go to school, go to campuses, you don't see children reciting the pledge with the passion. It is written beautifully with the passion. If you look at the wordings, they are well coined. If you read them, you know what the words stand for, the meaning of the words. But the culture, we are supposed to live by what the pledge say. Because a pledge is like a promise.
Exactly.
It is a promise. Let me not say it's like it is a promise. Like you promise to do something. Someone you go to occasion, you say I pledge to give 1,000. I pledge to. So it is the same thing. You are pledging to do something for the Republic of Liberia. So it says I pledge allegiance to the flag of Liberia. Yes, which means you saying I promise to support the flag of Liberia, uphold the value of the flag of Liberia. And to the Republic, so the Republic is the nation. This is huge. It is just one word. If you look at the word Kenya, you know exactly why it stands, why it means, and what you should do. So allegiance is giving your all to something through support. So if you love Liberia, you are saying, I will always support the flag, respect the flag. But how many of us do respect the flag? Do we really respect the flag? Our schools, they respect the flag. You go to places, you see the flag is torn up, people still have it there hanging up. So they still respect the flag, you think?
So I would say this, right? People who should pass on the knowledge are not doing so. So you don't expect them coming after him to know it, right? I can remember right when I was in elementary school. When they say attention, even if like the first step you take, you stay there. Until that flag go up, you go. If you just make a move, they will punish you for that day. And later when I moved to Academy, right? And the police barrier there. Whenever the sun out whistle, motorbike cars, everything will stop.
Yes.
Until they bring that flag down or carry up. Then movement go. But this time you find out that even the hosting the flag, people
no one cares.
Nobody.
We all just move about. Probably I don't know whether is it because we don't blow the whistle before, like they normally don't before the flag is been brought down. The people blow the whistle. I don't know what, but this is why it says we are pledging allegiance to the flag and to the Republic of Liberia. That means if you respect the flag, you will respect the Republic, you will support the Republic, and you will do whatever it is, because it's the republic for which it stands. One nation, these are the other key words. One nation, indivisible, meaning cannot be divided.
Exactly.
Yeah. One nation, indivisible, a nation that cannot be divided, will always remain one. But today, do we have, is Liberia an indivisible nation? Can we say? It's difficult to say whether we are not a divided nation. Liberty, freedom, do we still have freedom in our country? And justice for all. These are key words.
That's exactly
Justice.
right. So
do we have liberty? Do we have justice for all?
Most of the time what you experience, right?
Mm.
When you find somebody who in higher authority violate and need to be put on your fight, you hear the man say, you know who I be, you know who I am. Yeah. Justice doesn't ask who you are.
Yeah, it doesn't care.
When you violate. The penalty is the penalty. Most of the time, you check country that they tell you say the country developed. There are some things they tell you to offer community service.
Yes.
They tell you to go for community service, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are some violations by you sweeping the community for some time. It's not about who you are or where you're from. Justice is something that is a law.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they tell you say you're not supposed to do this, and if you do it, you're supposed to sweep the community for 1 week.
Yes.
Exactly. It's not about who do it. They should punish you for that time.
Yes. So this code that just said we don't have justice in our country anymore. It says with liberty and justice for all. Now we don't have justice for all. Justice in Liberia is now just for few people, the elite, people who can afford. If you have money today in Liberia, you can commit any amount of any crime in Liberia, you'll go scot-free. Just have the money to defend yourself. That's how the country looks like. I attended one workshop before at the U.S. Embassy, and the facilitator, it was a visual workshop. He was asking us, what do you think America is so great? Many of us gave our various opinions, our views as to why we think America is great. And he said, America, we all got it wrong. He said, America is great because of the rule of law. The law judges, takes action against anyone, no matter who you are. You can be the richest American. The law deals with you like it would deal with the man way in Bokonjida here in Liberia. And he said, that's how powerful United States is. It's not the amount of money they got, it's not everything. That's why you see they are able to incorporate every human being from every part of the world because of the rule of law. You can never run a free, a democratic country, a country with prosperity, infrastructural prosperity, educational prosperity, with health prosperity, when you don't have rule of law. Today, people are being killed at hospitals free of charge. People go to hospital, they are not being treated the way no one can take legal action because the law is weak. The place there should be justice for all. We don't have justice for all. Yeah, it doesn't exist here in Liberia. So you see, we still got a long ways to go. So sometimes we think our problems are just maybe political, or it comes from everywhere. Every sector got that issue that we have. So that's how it says. That's how our country looks like. And justice is very key. When the poor man and the rich man can go to court, and the poor man have a day in a court, a jurisdiction, then you have a country. We still dreaming. We are thinking maybe it may not be in our lifetime. It may be 100 years from now before we can experience that in our country, where a poor man and a rich man will go to court, and the rich man and the poor man will get justice. We don't have it.
Yeah.
Plus, say everyone should have justice, no matter who you are. It said justice for all. It didn't limit it. Say when people that have money, people who can afford. People rights have been trampled upon here in the country, and they got no means because they don't have the financial backing to go to court to defend themselves. Even when you hire lawyers, you have to pay them. All these challenges, we have them, and that's how it looks like. So it's difficult. It's very, very difficult for us to be able to implement the rule of law. So we are opening a line. We'll announce the number and we'll hear from you. What do you think? Just share your memory with us about the flag. What do you remember about the national flag? Many of you were in high school, you know how respected the flag was. Now we don't see this. So announce the number quickly.
Yeah, so 0776 19 8173. 0776
Yes.
19 8173.
Yes.
That's the number you get call. I think we got somebody on the line. Hello? Fine. Your name and where you calling from? Oh, well, sorry for that. Hello? Fine. Your name and where you calling from? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But you don't see this thing anymore.
Are you still seeing this thing?
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's get another caller.
So
Yes,
the number is 0776 19 8173.
Yeah, you can also call us on 07759.
Hello? Yeah, your name is where you calling from? Yeah. How is the holiday there? Mm-hmm. All right, thank you. Take the next caller. Hello? Yeah, your name, where you calling from?
My name is Aaron B. So I'm calling for tomorrow community.
Yeah, how is the holiday?
Yeah, bless God, my country, our government.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, those days when I read the national director of Maya, he is visible and I pledge and allegiance to my country. That is why sometimes I see some people, with the gathering, or doing in the country and I just see bad God. I pledge and allegiance to maintain and continue the country and work for the country to improve the country. But I want to see our in school. But then I go in school, but the law is not what we can review it and everything that we do.
Exactly.
Nobody is as fast, but it's not redeemed. So we need to put things together like nobody so that our children do can enjoy the country.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello?
Yeah.
I'm fine. Your name, where you calling from? Yeah. I hear you, Harry.
I think the problem is with the government. One thing that we were coming up in those days, no one was there to move. When the concept to move, there were people watching, and people were apprehended or what you call punished for walking while the plan was being hosted.
Exactly.
That was from the government point of view or from the government side. Put some fear, into people. So everybody is responsible somehow. The government is not placing emphasis on the flag, on the importance of the flag. And so the things that everybody down upon it. So I think that
Okay. Thank you. Hello.
Yeah, how you doing, bro?
I'm fine.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, the feedback. Please just small for the monitor.
Wow.
Yeah, you better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow. All right.
Thank you. I think this should be the last call. Yeah.
Let me take the last
That's the
one.
last call. Then we'll go.
Hello. Yeah. Hi, it's Cox City, Emma. That's good.
Let me appreciate this afternoon encounter to the important of flag. Our flag is one of the best flags in the world, but that's the America. But my disappointment is we don't respect our flag. I remember during those days when we were in school, we all go and we salute the flag, or even when the working hour is over, when we put the flag down, when the whistle is blue, we stand one after it before we walk. But this day, whenever we put the flag down, we don't put the flag up, we just walk and they respect the flag. And most of the offices, you go to the drill offices, the home offices, the flag is not respected. It's not the city, but it's not clean, it's just there too up. It is wrong. It's important for them to respect our flag. I'm proud to be a Nigerian, and I pray that we can take that day to remember how the peaceful election in our country, now look at our country, the flag is so important to all. Now we got peace and we want to take the peace of our country. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So we cannot, the calls as the call keep coming, so we cannot continue. Like we said, we have some guests from the Coffee community here on Dubo Road. There is an ongoing electoral classic there in Coffee community. So we have some group of young people. Some of them are participants in the election or candidates or aspiring in the election. They'll be introducing themselves to us. But we are also told that that some of the students, that went to honor today's National Flag Day are stranded. They are having issues. There are the national. I think is at the Santana Pavilion. So I will be joining quickly online with one of the guys who led some group of students there. I'm told they are stranded there at the Centennial Pavilion or in on the Broad Street. Find a way difficult to get back to their various locations. We don't know where they are from, which school they are from as well. So let me try to make contact with this guy to join us to tell us exactly. So, like I said, we have one of the Good afternoon. Tell us, who are we speaking with? Abraham Peter. And are you one of those who participated in today's National Flag Day program? We are told you are having issue. What is the issue? Wow. Okay. I just lost him. I hope you can change the location to join us quickly to see. Let me call him again to see. Ring and join us quickly. So he said his name is Abraham Peter. He's one of the guys who took. Yes. Yeah. Continue. So I was asking you. We are told you are having issue at your current destination. What is the issue?
For the Flag Day parade, after the parade, there will be transportation and water for the students.
Okay.
But then, yeah, we brought the students this morning. Some of the students enter PDC parade by 8 p.m. Some came by about 12 a.m. this morning.
Okay.
So we were at the parade with them for by 6 o'clock. The parade started. So when the students started parading, education people came. And when education people came, they said to us that they were going to pay the administration schools while the students are parading. But before then, some of the administrators, they wasn't around, so they left the DC parade. They were already following the school.
Okay.
So few even administrators left in the sun for the money. So for the middle schools that right now are in the central pavilion and atmosphere, the middle schools are left when the program finished, the administrator went to the payment team of Ministry of Education. And the payment team who he said to the administrator that President we are just left the hall, so it should be paid soon when the block order. They're going to go back in the hall and board the really schools and pay them. Not knowing that the minute of leaving the payment center since they left for 2 o'clock till now, I think about 5 or 6 schools are still at Central Pavilion.
Are you an administrator? From which school? Why wouldn't you want to call the school name? That's serious. So are you saying how many schools?
5 to 6 different schools.
Public school? Is it a public school or private school? How did you get time today for the program? At your own expense?
Yes. It's like from Monday. It's not from Monday. Monday we go for the general rehearsal program at DC Barry. And Major English said that we're going to get a student competition. We went in by 6 a.m. on Monday and we left with them by 7 p.m. None of them turned up before then they sweat the floor off. After 7, when 2 point my educator came to DC Barry, he told the students, and there was some delay in your money distance, so we're making your we'll call our administrator and get the money to them on tomorrow on Tuesday. So most of the students come and say they want to do my Barry. And it was very easy for us. We struggled to get the children back. And it was, if they don't have to be trust on when I come to 12 program, we'll talk with you our power. Hoping that one year they will go to school and work and will kill us there. I'm just disappointed.
So what are you planning to do next?
So we have been right now. I'm going to go in the real box and pull up. The 4 5 so that we're going to go to regular season here. I'm going to go sit there so that Joey can do that.
Are all the school from Brownsville? Are you all from Brownsville? Do you have any public school there? Okay, you say your name again. Okay, so we will try to establish contact. Thank you so much, AB, for the information. We'll try to establish contact with the Ministry of Education to find out exactly what is going on with them. So thank you so much for the information. So you go listen to that. We are talking about challenges and in relation to our flag, but again today National Flag Day program, we are receiving calls that the education ministry allegedly abandoned students that took upon their time to grace today National Flag Day and the BDC there in Monrovia. So we hope that the education authority can intervene quickly. So like we said, we have guests from the coffee community here. Dubogo Coffee is not too far from our station. They are having electoral classes. We have about 3 or 4 gentlemen in studio, so they will introduce themselves. Good afternoon, guys.
Officer for Coffee Community in Painesville.
Okay, the next person. The next person.
What?
I think I can match
Well,
the
good
name.
afternoon, Edwin and Co. I want to say thank you to the True FM family for hosting us. I'm Henry Carr, a member of the Conscious and Patriotic Youth of Coffee Community.
Okay, the person in the white from London.
Okay, Chastity Cooper, and former Secretary General of Coffee Community in the Kennedy independent election.
Yes, the last person.
Yes, I'm Philip Light, a member of the Conscious and Patriotic Youth of the Coffee Community.
So what is the issue, gentlemen?
Okay, Ellen, firstly, we want to say Happy Flag Day to the people of Liberia, and we want to say thank you to True FM for giving us this wonderful platform. This is not my first time coming here, so we are gratified to be here. Okay, we came to make this clearing call and to bring to the public attention the unfolding in Coffee community as it comes to our election. Coffee as a community has a constitution, and over 2 years now, our constitution has been violated. Coffee should have been to elections in November of 2021, but since then we have not been able to take our community to election. So this has caused the community serious setback in terms of security, development, and you name the rest. So we have come to bring to the attention of the public and to call on the Elder Council of Coffee that is chaired by Madam Wele Koba Bullet, because we have tried in-house, we have communicated, but it seems to be like our communications is falling on what I call on fertile ground.
Yes. And why is the election committee to hold the election when in fact they started the process?
Let me speak to that, Edwin, and to your co-host. We have come to observe issues in relations to our community, and we feel these are germane issues in Coffee community that needs to be handled. So as veterans of our community and stalwarts who have braved the storm, enabling peace and settlement within our community, and to also ensure the security of our people over the past times where we have been able to sleep even in the dark and in the cold for the people of Caulfield. We feel it's expedient that at about this time that our people get to realize what is unfolding. We have our kids growing up in our community, in our community Caulfield, and we believe the lives of the future generation should be respected and protected. We are also crystal clear on this microphone as eminent dwellers of the community that we are aware of some issues unveiling itself within our community that needs to be handled. We are aware of political influence in our community with regards to the independent election commissions as relates to the speeded and processing or the reputable process of our community electionary activities in a very peaceful and civil manner that have been halted by individuals who feel they can uphold themselves to undemocratic precedents or practices with oscillations of our community laws. So if I'm back on July 28, 2023, there was an official communication served to the community elections committee
on the smooth conduct of the elections, enabling all candidates that have applied into the process of the election to be participants of the electoral processes. We have observed political influence from the community level by unscrupulous individuals who are masquerading corridors in our district, thinking that they can supersede the political discourse at the end of the day to somehow reject the will and aspiration of the people of Calfee community with regards to perceived threats by individuals who are competent, qualified, and willing to steer affairs the election, to steer affairs the community leadership activities in Calfee community precisely. And we feel that the Independent Election Commission is operating in gross disrespect to the information written them, the communication served them by the Ministry of Internal Affairs. And we believe strongly that they must revert to status quo ante.
Yeah, okay, Ellen, let me just come in before my other colleagues can come in. You see, you asked a brilliant question, and that is one of the reasons why we have come. You ask what is holding or what has caused the delay in conducting our constitutional election. Like I said, if we can do a flashback, and the elected chairman was Eliezer Momoh. He was elected 2019, and according to our constitution, an elected leadership is to serve a 2-year term. So Momoh, there was a crisis during the May 10 election. Thomas Fala and Darius Dillon in the community, and there was some group of community members who said that Momoh pledged the community support to Thomas Fala, so it did not go down well with them. And then there was a crisis, and then the other council that has been chaired by Wale Cover Bole, they suspended Momoh to go through an investigation. The investigation did not even end. And then appointed Sarah Boyle.
Are you saying Momoh was removed because he pledged support to a candidate?
Yeah, there were book accounts that was brought against the chairmanship of Ellis Momoh. And the investigation did not even come to an end, but because at that time we were into leadership, we wanted our community to be very peaceful. So we decided to let him be, and the Elder Council suspended Momoh for time indefinite to investigate Momoh. But the investigation did not end, and then Momoh traveled, he went to Dubai, and then the Elder Council appointed Sarah Gwe, who was then the Block C coordinator, and one of the complainants against the chairmanship of Elder Momoh. That was even a conflict of interest because Sarah Gwe was a complainant. But then as a complainant, the Elder Council went and appointed him to take the position of the chairmanship. So he brought complaint against Momoh, and then the Elder Council went and appointed him to act as chairman for 6 months. But we have not come to go back to what happened in 2020. What we have come here for is to bring to the attention of the public that we as residents of Calfee have been disrespected, and we are the highest decision maker in the community, because if you look at our organic chart, the community residents, they are the highest decision maker. They can take decision against any elected officers. We have called on the Elder Council and that of the acting chairman, Mr. Sarah Zeti Gwe, to take our community to election. So they set up an election committee that is held by Reverend Sade W. James, who is the present chairman for the election committee. We had an issue where they denied one of the candidates. So the candidate filed a complaint to the Ministry of Internal Affairs when we went for the hearing, which was on the 21st of July. The Ministry of Internal Affairs sent a directive to the election committee. We have a copy of that directive, that every aspirant should be given a level playing field to contest in the election, and let the people of Calfee decide on whom they want for them to lead them. So since that directive came out since July 28th, the election committee has not been able to live by the mandate of the Ministry of Internal Affairs in gross violation of the government order. And also the election committee has been very lackadaisical when it comes to communication pertaining to the election. They have not been able to properly and adequately inform the community dwellers of what are activities or what are the standpoints of our election. They don't inform, there is no public announcement on radio, There's no public announcement in the community. Even the community people now, they are like angry. Some of them even are talking about protesting. It's just that we are there to calm down the situation. So we are calling on the election commission. We are calling on the election commission. We are giving them 15 days from now, which will be the second week in September, to conduct our constitutional election. Even though our constitution has been violated, election has lasted for more than 1 to 2 years, and we have not had election, and it's causing serious adverse effect to our community.
So let me go to Lana. I know you guys have written or asked the committee. What have they told you?
Well, Edwin, we believe strongly that the independent election committee is operating, our election commission is operating gross disrespect to the Ministry of Internal Affairs that supersedes all community and all community. There were a communication drafted from the Department of Urban Affairs and the Ministry of Internal Affairs on July 28, authorizing with immediate effect the issues of candidate that was denied in the process to be a participant in the election, to smoothly conduct the electionary process in a community in the interest of peace and stability of the community of Calfee. What has been unfolding that we have realized over the period of time is this. And we believe that no individual in Calfee political interest supersedes the interest of the survival of our kids and the safety of the people of Calfee community. I must be clear and on record. No individual, absolutely no individual.
Okay.
We are aware that the current election commissioner, head of Calfee community, has been an official of an individual candidate within a district medical team. We are also aware that the current election commission has been financed with 10,000 Liberian dollars as a contribution toward the electionary process within Calfee community for influence in order to control the community elections activities. We are also aware that Reverend Saturday James should do what is honorable enough to make sure that the peace and security of the people of Calfee to be maintained. We have come in this clarion call, Edwin, that our people have suffered too much from the hands of disadvantaged youth in a community that needs rehabilitation, from the hands of criminal activities, individuals who move into our communities overnight. And we believe strongly our community must be safe and peaceful in order to guarantee the safety of its residents.
Okay, so let me go to Carl as member of the youth committee there in the community. Let me tell us how has this delay with the election committee, with this election
affected the operation of young people in Calfee?
Well, let me say thank you first. It has caused a serious delay of Calfee in general. First and foremost, we cannot sleep with our clothes. The disadvantaged youth is really giving us headache. Yes. The appointed chairman, Sarah Gué, has no interest in the people of Calfee anymore. He does not call meetings. He does not even send us citations. Letters that are communicated to his office is not redressed. So it is really causing havoc for us as youth in Calfee community. So we, the conscious and patriotic youth, deem it necessary that there should be a need, speeded need, that we go to our electoral processes. Hearing from the Department of Urban Affairs, of Internal Affairs, that the election committee should set up a new timetable. The letter dated July 28 is mandating them to set up a new timetable that we go to election. But all of these is falling on deaf ears. So we have come to set this caveat to the election committee to do the needful. That's why we are here.
Yeah.
Tell us, I know you may have contacted the election committee. What have they told you? What did they say is the delay about?
Ellen.
Let me tell you what's the purpose for it. The commission established an official WhatsApp group for all permanent and eminent residents within Calfee community. As we speak to you currently, our Lionel T. Weir has been removed from the chat room, and including our candidate who is a part of the process, Charles T. Coppard, has also been removed from the chat room of Calfee community. Understanding the trending issues of our community, I'm on the record today, and to be crystal clear, the commission must do what is right, and Calfee must go to an electionary process, and the process must be free, transparent, and peaceful to ensure the safety of our community. I rest upon this note to leave the other younger converts behind to discuss this particular issue, because we are watching it with an eagle eye and circumspectly looking through the processes that leads to a transparent election, and we make sure that Calfee must have the enabling representation as a community amongst the community of Qaeda, that our people's voice can be heard, that the community safety can be maintained, that peace can be maintained within the communities within Duperent District number 4 at large. And as such, our people's interest must be heard than the interest of a personal individual. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
The election committee, if so, what have they told you?
Yeah. Ellen, see, for me, I'm a young person. I'm very meticulous about handling issues. This delay, we wrote the Elder Council December 29th of last year under the banner of the Conscious and Patriotic Youth, and I'm the lead person for that group. That group is a movement that was set up to ensure that the right things are done in the community, because we believe in peace. Our community is not just a community that is ruled by individuals. Our community has been governed by a constitution. So our constitution is clear, Edwin. Chapter 1, section 8 of our constitution said that election should be held on the second Sunday of November of the election year, which was the election year was 2021. Because Momo was elected 2019, he should have served from 2019 to 2021. That completes his 2 years. But because of the crisis that occurred, Momo did not complete his 2-year term. He served for about 1 year, 4 months. So there was a balance of 6 months. That's where the Elder Council appointed Sarah Zeddy Gwed and gave him a 6-month mandate to take the community to general election, which was 2nd Sunday of November 2021. Since the Elder Council appointed Mr. Gwed, Mr. Gwed had not been able to govern the community properly. He does not call our regular Sunday meetings. There is no citation being shared in the community. If you say you're investigative journalist to the community, the people are even angry. They don't even know Mr. Gwed. Who is that Mr. Gwed? Normally people say we don't know the new chairman.
But how is that possible that the community dwellers would not know the chairman?
Ellen, liar can say my wisdom beyond the water. So I want you to send a generator in Calfee community to go and investigate. Sarah Gwed does not even call the regular Sunday meeting that is mandated by our constitution. Doesn't do that. Sarah Gwed not been able to attract any project or community development for our community. Today the community lie in rooms. The ghetto activities are increased in the community. Today unsanitary practices are increased. The people do not even know their leader. He does not reach out. So you say, what the election committee? These are some of the things we have come here. With these scenarios and instances we have, the election committee is joking with the affair of Calfee. They were mandated to take the community election. And when they denied Mr. Eliezer Momo, when we went for the hearing on the 24th of July, the Ministry of Internal Affairs mandated them that they should allow everybody to run, because the ministry does not want chaos in the community. Denying a candidate will bring chaos. So for peace sake and other things, they should allow Ellis Momo to run and Eric Kennedy should run, that the people of Calvi decide who they want. But because you see, I don't know what is happening to Reverend Saturday James. I don't know, maybe he's been manipulated by some other forces, because we are getting intelligent that he's now wanting to conduct the election, and he's not clearly telling the community dweller what is the cost.
I told you, you are a Kennedy.
Listen, Edwin.
Let me say, and you tell you is the delay.
Saturday James has not been able to communicate to us as Kennedy. Even all candidates, I can give you candidates number, they are angry. He has not been able to clearly communicate what is causing the delay. When you read Saturday James, I have written him several times. He has failed to reply me. Even I wrote a letter at CC Cape, the acting leadership, Sarah Guer, at CC Cape, the elder council, even CC Cape, I sent a copy to the commission. They are not giving me one reply. I got all the documents. If you want to see them, I can display them. You see them. So they are taking off for granted. They feel that we don't have no stake in the community. And Edwin, we are young people. We are the movers and shakers of the community. We are the ones that have been affected. Edwin, we can't sleep at night. The ghetto activity are increasing in our community. There is no more watch team. There is no more community meeting. There is no leadership in the community. The community is on autopiloting.
Okay, so let's move to Eric and it's a lot. You are part of the team. I part of the youth council. Tell us. I know you've been involved since this whole war started with the election. Tell us from your point of view.
Okay.
Community.
I'm thankful this afternoon for being on the platform. You see, action from Mr. Sally Jane and Mr. Saros is unprecedented. With the action alone, if you look at the goals and objectives of our community, the number 1, Article 2, Section 1, come down Section 1.2. To unite the community dwellers as one family. They fail to do so. They try to harm one person and they allow our community to go down the road. Our community, Calvi community, we get into Calvi Black area. Calvi Black, they have been exposed to garbage. What the cause? Because lack of leadership. You see, ghettos are all over the community. And we are on this platform this afternoon, sending a caveat to our active community leader and the elder council headed by Mr. Where I know Halasi and Halasi. Yes. Bully. That she will not just look at Mr. Elebomo as a main harm to the community, that she doesn't want to carry this Calvi community to an election. Our community is going backward. Ghettos are all over the place. Even if you go now in Calvi community, because of no leadership and no community watch team, our mentors have been stolen by those hooligans who are masquerading in our community. So, that's what my brother just said, that our community have been abandoned. They are using their personal issues and their personal affidavit against Mr. Ellis Momo, and they leading our community backward.
Let me just hold you. Let me pose the question to Charles. The way you guys painting this thing is as though the elder council and the election committee are against Momo, who is also contesting as a candidate.
Evan, you see, for me, I don't like the personal issue. Let me tell you, our community is bigger than even the elder council chairperson, Madame Bode. The community is bigger than Ellis Momo. The community is bigger than all of us. And you see, you cannot, even they agreed. Senate crisis occurred in 2020 when we had that meeting election. You know, that time the country was politically charged. And Ellis Momo took an independent decision to support Thomas Fala. He founded the Voice of District number 4. And under the banner of the Voice of District number 4, he sat on radio stations, your station and QFN, and he said that the people of District 4 was going Thomas Fala way. So that brought crisis. But you see, since 2020, Elwin, why is it that the elder council that found our elder Momo are violating the constitution? And there is no provision in our constitution that states that an acting chairperson cannot support a politician. There's no constitutional provision. I bet anyone to come and state that constitutional provision. And Article 17 of the Constitution of Liberia is clear. We all have the right to affiliate. So you have your right to affiliate. And for me, I can affiliate. I have the right. So that agreement, Mr. Momo was the chairman then. He was elected by the people of Coffee. But other guys went on and said, they said that, oh, Momo, he went on radio and said that Coffee was supporting Tomofala. For me, I felt that was a non-issue to even remove Elliot Momo. That agree if Momo said that Coffee was supporting Tomofala. Does it mean that everybody in Coffee going to vote for Tomofala? No, they don't want the election. So for us, we thought that was just our normal politics, so we let it to be, because when there's peace in the community at that time in 2020. But see, the Elder Council went and appointed Sarah Guare, who was also a complainant against Elliot Momo. See that was a conflict of interest. Charles Cooper can bring Ellen Dodo complaint, then you take Ellen Dodo from a position and put Charles Cooper in Ellen Dodo position. That was a conflict of interest. Okay, it happened, we let everything to go. But why is it that the Elder Council appointed Sarah Guare, giving a 6-month mandate from September to November to conduct our constitutional election? Why is it that Sarah Guare has failed to conduct a constitutional election, but the Elder Council is still keeping Sarah Guare in the position when Sarah Guare cannot carry on her constitutional functions? He doesn't call meeting. The community is vulnerable. There is no writing. Under the region of Elemo, we have community writing. We have people carrying on some activities, cleaning our activities. Today, nothing is happening. Even if you call a youth chair now Coffee, everyone is angry. Everyone is angry. I received more than 1,000 signatures from young people who wanted to protest in early January. But because the young people believe in us, we are not violent people. We were able to pacify that situation. We told them, even that's one of the reasons why we are not coming on the radio for over 2 years now. Because we now want our community to be brought to public disrepute. But you see, Ellen, we are all human. You can't keep pushing us. When you keep pushing us, then we can reach our limit. We have reached our limit. We are not impatient. That's why we have come to make the clearing call to the Elder Council, because the Elder Council is like the Supreme Court in Coffee. If they want for election to be here, I bet the election will be here in the next 2 weeks. But because they are in bed with Sarah Guare, they enjoy what Sarah Guare is doing by keeping the community hostage. Our community have been hijacked by Sarah Guare and the Elder Council. There is nothing practically working in our community. There is no leadership provided. So they are doing his or own thing in the community. And that is not, we do not sleep at night. We do not sleep at night. The super activity guys are all to our windows. You see, Ellen, it's putting the community at risk. Look at, there is no project right now. No developmental project. Sarah not being able to even raise the money to high election. Sarah failed. It was Esperan who came in and gave the first 10,000, and then we were able to lobby. We got another 25,000, and then the candidates. You can imagine a chairperson is paying $50 US. But
are you saying, do you think the delay is because the committee does not have money?
I mean, that can't be the delay. The committee are getting some money. The money they collected even from the candidates, they're around 500 to 600 US. Because the chairperson, our team alone, were about 6%. They have collected one in the our team, and
you are from Ellis Momo?
Yeah, I was running on the team of Team Momo. So I was running as secretary. I paid $30 US. Ellie Momo paid $50 US. Our vice chair paid $40 US. Our women chair paid $30 US. So they collected all of these monies from us. So how would they say there is no money to run an election? That cannot be the excuse. There is a hidden motive. And we know that there are some group of people in cahoots with the election commission. That's why they don't want to have the election, because they have their own hidden motive. And we are getting intelligent. Our intelligence informing us that they don't want to have the election because they are afraid that when they allow Ellie Momo to run, he's going to win at the ballot box. So now there is a fear. So they want to stop Ellie Momo from running at all costs. They said that so long Ellie Momo is running, they will not conduct the election. So that's a problem. And because of Ellie Momo or any other person, the community cannot be our standstill level, Ellie.
So what are the counts again? You earlier said that Momo was denied. What was the count?
Ellie, like I said,
that they denied.
There are a whole lot of book of that they were not even able to one document to say you went the ministry of the director went to the year and said that, but You said that the man gave advice, but there's no constitutional provision to back your claim. You just put crown the man here, and there's no constitutional man. You look in the case, and everybody was saying that the way the man look in the case at that time, the director. So they said, oh, it's a director, any ruling or any directive for you, will all live by it. On the only directive came that a committee should allow any to run. But then they are not even able to certify Alex Mumu as a candidate up to now. The candidate just can start up Alex Mumu is still our standstill. Alex Mumu have communicated to them, they cannot reply to Mr. Mumu. But it's not about Mumu. We are not about Mumu. It's about the general good of our community. I think you live in a community, you have eyes, you have eyes, you see how the community is very vulnerable. What income community today and their opinion. See the people of Calvi, they are angry, even the women, they are angry. We're hearing that some of the women want to do a peaceful protest. Some of the young people even want to protest. So you see, we don't want our community to go into protest. That's why we have come, because our leaders are not have it. What we want to intensify and go up here before they get intervene. We are calling on the Elder Council chairperson, Madam Bode. We are calling on the peace of Calvi is very important. For 2 years, our community cannot have election. That is a God violation of our constitution. We are calling on the Elder Council to use the election committee within the next 15 days, the second week of September. If they get high election, the people of Calvi we either have no convention in the Elder Council because the highest decision maker, even at the one of our constitution that talks about the people's power. So you don't want to look at the people's power, baby. Mind you, when the people of Calvi fight for action, they should not blame the people. Don't keep pressing the people. We are peaceful, but it doesn't mean that we are fools.
Okay, so this is State of the Nation. We have Charles Cooper is
I'm a candidate now. I'm a candidate. I've been certified.
Candidate in the Calvi community election. We also have a group of young people.
We have receipt.
We are here with us, and we are discussing. We try to establish contact with Reverend Saturday David Jones.
James is his name.
For the special Calvi election committee. He has said he cannot respond to us as a stand in relation to the current allegations being leveled against the election committee of Calvi. But this is not the first time that Calvi is having election issue. So when we announce the number, we can get quickly from some residents of Calvi who are aware of this situation and talk about that as well. You can follow from the number to talk about that. But Charles Cooper is here along with some young people very loud with Car as well. Car, sorry that I'm not pronouncing the name.
Henry Car
and Nana we are as well.
Nana we are just left.
So the number to call is 0776 198173. 0776 198173. You can call and make a contribution. Yes, you can also call us on 0775932170. I'll take the line. You got a call. Hello. How you doing? I'm fine. You? I'm okay. My name is John Stewart. I'm calling from Calvi community. Yeah, I hear you. Other than that, they are dedicated with our picture. I'm picking that's what we did. That's what it's too plenty. For the people that would like the people off, for them to never come up with people for that. Not people with it. No point in telling them they left the commission now. They are doing what they are doing. They don't know what they are doing. So now we are taking our brother they are in the right now. And yes, they are so plenty. They're not up to us in our own for the so 0775932170. You can be live on State of the Nation. We have some agreed community dwellers from Calvi here with us. Hello. I'm good. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I heard Charles. They're saying that the council of
not also have money to run his venture. You also think that we went to internal affairs and they have given us what they have to have in election. But that's true. Which one should we take for the word?
So you are part. You are part.
Hello?
Yeah. Go ahead.
However, this is the situation. More than the administration of county for persons to come here, we have no accountability. Funds and other things that we work with, we are not being able to account for. More they're having a situation in the community. They are part of good of no confidence, like 560 some more citizens. And that has still to resolve. And the plan have been used to settle this matter and it is not materialized.
Sir, let go you there. Sir.
Because of this, because of this, Momo was expelled.
Okay.
On bringing a report on making clarity into the situation. What have we been to do? Momo has come again to register now to run for another office. When the first office he ran for, he was expelled and he has not been able to make reports. And the vote of no confidence of 500 to 130 is taken for you.
So, sir, no, sir. Excuse me. Can we establish? Did you say you are part of the Elder Council?
Yes.
And have you received complaints from agreeing aspiring or candidates from the election this year? Did you receive complaint from the election from aspiring or candidates from the election this year?
Aspiring who?
Aspiring, those are aspiring this election in this year county election.
Everybody has been qualified with the exception of Momo.
Why did you disqualify Momo?
Asking for the ruling for internal affairs.
He's not providing the
Edwin,
Asking for the ruling.
Edwin,
Goals, objectives.
198173. You can also call us on 0775 932 170. So, hello?
Yeah, I'm still on the line.
Yeah.
You were asking.
So, are you saying that Momo is not qualified to contest? But are you aware of the communication on the Ministry of Internal Affairs to Council Community to Election Committee? What did they say?
It is mandatory that Sarah's run.
What about Momo?
And she was added. We wrote in that who have what I'm not talking about.
No, sir, excuse me. I'm asking whether you are aware of the communication from the Ministry of Internal Affairs mandating the election committee to allow Momo to run. Are you aware of that?
My answer is yes.
So why are you saying you should not contest?
We wrote the Ministry of Internal Affairs is not God. The Ministry of Internal Affairs is dealing with a constitutional matter. And we rewrote him.
The election committee. Are you aware the committee was cited to admit to a hearing?
I was one of them at the hearing.
And what was the outcome?
They said they were going to write us.
Did you receive the communication?
We did.
So what did they say? What did the communication from Internal Affairs say?
It is mandatory that Momo take part in the election.
So,
community where 500 some more citizens have a vote of no.
So you are saying the Elder Council and Election Committee is defying the Ministry of Internal Affairs? Is that what you are saying?
That's what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I said we rewrote them. We wrote them again, citing reasons. And even CC covered the Minister Proper of Internal Affairs. They are giving the Deputy Minister of Internal Affairs we wrote them because Ahmed is saying that he's a director.
And when are we talking about? What did you say in your letter to them, to the ministry?
What did we say in our letter? No, the letter is not before me. I cannot see it. Yeah. But we are waiting. We are waiting to respond from his bosses and other people before we can do otherwise.
Okay, thank you, sir.
The election is very slow down because we have some administrative reasons and other things deal with. And very soon we'll be holding election. If we didn't want to hold election, we will now allow them to register. We will now have been through these formalities and all of this.
So LMO will contest in the election.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the Internal Affairs Director, Bono, wrote us.
Okay.
Check them again.
All right.
So we are waiting for that response.
Thank you, sir. So,
Hello? Hello?
yeah, where you calling from?
When you listen, when you everything I'm explaining over there can be here. When the man is talking true, you can know for the song.
Where are you calling from, sir?
I'm calling from Rebecca.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to say that man is not taking it clear too. Anybody who's taking it too will not be using it. And everything there, they create their own way because the problem there, they can't anyway any more longer because the election has to go on and nobody must hold that election back. So I thank you for that.
Thank you, sir.
Hello?
Oh, wow. Reach your location, please. Reduce the volume. Yeah, your name? Yeah, go ahead. So when the community went to the first meeting against Ali Momo, they didn't make the case or what? Yeah, because the chairman had refused. The chairman said he cannot speak with us now. We called him, he said he cannot speak to us. So are you a participant? Are you running the election as well?
I'm not running. I'm just saying that this is supposed to be the this part from this. So we are going to have to keep on. We're not going to get back into the election from having it. I thought I know the what we're doing in the community. After the start from community from our community, they will go to the system, they go to us and they go to the election. So you have to be a part of what it is to the election.
Okay. No, but one of the members just confirmed that there's a communication for each other and they're getting there to
we have the communication.
Okay, I will say any moment is contested. I will say any moment has the right to contest that. It's not in your presence.
Read the constitution with it.
Okay. Thank you. So we listen to some community dwellers. I think one question from outside, most of the people are called. So Charles, you listen to the guests, the closing comments. You listen to the callers. What do you have to say?
Ellen, that means the first quarter, he talked about we should go and lock people up for us. For me, violence is not part of my nature, but that's his opinion. I respect that. I want to say thank you to him. For us, we are not into protest. Protestation is far from us. But like I said, I do not 100% control the people of Calvi. They are all independent decision makers and makers. If they think that they want to protest, that's their constitutional right. You can, I think Article 17 about constitution about peaceful assembly. So it's not wrong. The only thing should not be violent. But for me, I'm not going to protest. My best protest I can do is what I'm doing on social media and on the radio now. I have never been involved in protesting Liberia more than 35 years. Protest is not part of my nature. This is my best protest I think I can do. And those who are very sagacious enough that have ears to hear especially our elder council, that should be very much sagacious in terms of decision making, because they are like the Supreme Court of Calfee. But you see, let me just go to Leroy. Leroy has not played the role properly. Even when there was the conflict in 2020, he as an elder council member, he was also a complaint against the Momo. You see that? How can you be an elder council member that you play the neutrality role? He's supposed to sit for complaint to come to you so you can adjudicate the complaint, but you join the consensus group as part of the conflict, and you are against the Momo as a complaint. We got all the records. So for Abraham, he always against the Momo. If he thinks he has personal issue with Momo, it should not be embedded into our community affair. He can go and we are all men enough. Let him face the Momo and not embedded with our election. Every time, even in the election, he said he was on the vetting team. Other council members shouldn't be on the election vetting team, but election committee brought him because he again at the moment you on the vetting team when you play the role of neutral, the neutral role, so that complaint can come as an elder council member. So for me, he's dealing as an elder council member. I don't even guarantee it because he has been conflicted. Because an elder council member, even when our case was going to 2020, we asked that he be recused, and he was recused by Madam Bode because he was conflicted. And he said that Momo violated the constitution, Momo did not give financial report, Momo did not do this. Okay, they agree. You said that Momo violated our constitution, but you as a council member, since November 2021, 7th Sunday, election should have been in Calfee. Have you not violated our constitution also? We have violated our constitution since 2021 November, 7th Sunday. I will give you the constitution of Calfee, chapter 1, section 8 of our constitution is clear. If you want me, Gary, to read it. November of 2021 should have been our election. Yeah, calculate from November 2021 up to today is August 24. You know how many years have passed? Because the young people have been peaceful, we have been reading them. The raw spirit of communication, I got all the documents. When you read the people are elder council members, they don't give you reference. They take you to be a fool. I'm an educated young man. I'm a classroom teacher. Yeah, I don't know my right. But because we want to be peaceful, we not want our community to be brought to public disrepute. And he's telling it has been almost 2-3 years. Elvin, the community has been denied of its elected leadership. Elvin, this thing cannot happen in other community around. There will be crisis. But we are calling on the government of Liberia. Now we are in a national election here. We don't want crisis in our community. These are things, let me tell you, if the nation will get better, Elvin, if they can get better at the community level, it can't get better at the national level. If there is no proper leadership in the community, in the various communities, there will be no proper leadership at the national level. These are some of the things that cause the backwardness. You, as an elder, you say Momo violated the constitution. When you can even start the constitutional violation, for me, I'm starting constitutional violation.
Okay,
let me tell you something. We learned that even the elder council chairperson, she is our intelligence at all that she's meddling into our election.
Yeah, we will establish that.
She is saying that what the intelligence we got intelligence, man. We've been into community. I got almost plenty of people knowing Calfee. We got intelligence that she is saying that so long the Ministry of Internal Affairs says Momo should run. Momo will not run so long she remains the elder council chairperson. That's the intelligence we are, even though we are not verified that, but that's the intelligence we are getting.
Why would she want to delay?
Let me give you the fear. You know the fear there?
Yeah. Then we'll talk about it. The fear is the election committee. If the election committee allow Ellen Momo to run, you will win the election. So that's the fear. They are thinking our Momo wins. You will get rid of them because you have the person that wins, the appointing power. The elected members that prepare elections members. All of them were appointed by Momo. They seem what they are against today.
When it comes to financial prudence, she been obstinate among all of the elders. She can give her personal money, 40,000, 30,000 to the community affair. But man, Madam Wele has still into that position. Madam Wele has still into the position. She has not more than 10 years in that position. Because she's been very obstinate. In this one, she did not get it right. Sarah Calfee has 24,930 residents. So more than 30,000, you can't hold the community hostage for almost 2-3 years. Not because we are peaceful people.
Thank you so much. We'll hold you at that. Let's just get a parting comment from Henry and Philip last.
Okay, thank you very much, Edwin and Co. Firstly, to the issue of Leroy Hammond. We did sit for the hearing at Internal Affairs. Coming up as an elder in this open manner to say such on the air is an affront to the people of Calfee. You are not doing justice to us. This count that you are laying against Alec Momo as an aspirant, he said no accountability of funds, vote of no confidence that he was expelled. What documentation you have to the effect that you couldn't show at the level of Internal Affairs that you are on the air bragging to deny his candidacy in this election? It's a complete affront to us as concerned youth of Calfee. So we are telling Leroy Hammond today that for fact, we have no confidence in him being on our Elder Council board again. On a serious note.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Philip.
See, according to Pap Leroy Hammond, then I just fear because Alec Momo, if you just conduct an election in Calfee today, Alec Momo will overwhelmingly, he will win overwhelmingly. Alec Momo, you know, they are looking at Alec Momo as target because Alec Momo stood over the years when it comes to community-wise team. When Calfee community was chased for Zogos, Alec Momo stood with a bullet, bullets, Alec Momo. So their fear is Alec Momo have won the community. So they just take from Calfee Black A all the way to Calfee Black C. Alec Momo is the only person that raided Zogos and ghettos were breaking down. The records are there. Just go right down in Calfee. So my party comment, Mr. Leroy Hammond should not fear nothing. Let election be conducted the 15th of September. We are begging the Elder Council. We are peaceful people. For the conscious patriotic youth, we are conscious. We're not violent people. So we are appealing to them.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So that's the group of young people from the Calfee community here on State of the Nation. So up next, we will be hosting Emmanuel Tomonti from Representative Kennedy from District Number 2, Bapuru County. He will be talking a lot about his representative bid, but we'll take the break and be right back with Representative aspirant Kennedy Emmanuel Tomonti from Bapuru County District Number 2. Is that Bokomo or Bapuru District? He will tell us, maybe Bama District as well. I'm not really sure with the geographic location of this area, but he will tell us exactly. So we also hope to establish contact with Maxim Blake from the Ministry of Education on the allegations from some group of young people who are told to be stranded there in Monrovia, Central Monrovia, BTC Barrack, Beaver City, where the National Flag Day celebration was held today in Monrovia. So let's take this break. Our theme song will be right back right after this theme song. Let me bring her some point out. Yeah, so we thank you so much. Welcome back to the program State of the Nation. The program comes to you every day from Monday to Friday on Truth 96.1. I'm Edwin Dolo, sitting in the presenter seat here today. Madeline Sa is not here today. She's the lead presenter on Thursday and Friday. I'm here alongside our interim broadcaster and Otto, who has been aiding me with today's broadcast. So Madeline will be here tomorrow to take charge of the program. The Business and Economic Forum will come out tomorrow with high profile guests. So that we say will be pretty soon joining an aspirant and a candidate from Bapolu County District Number 2 in Bapolu County. Emmanuel Tumanti will tell us exactly to tell us about his plans for the district in Bapolu County. But we try to establish contact with the Ministry of Education. We just got information from a group of young people there from Central Monrovia that they have been stranded, that the ministry abandoned them in as part of today's National Flag Day celebration at the BTC. The National Flag Day celebration took place at the BTC. So we try to establish contact with the communication manager at the Ministry of Education, Mr. Maxine Britton, but we are finding it difficult to get him. We hope that he can pick our call to clarify whether he's aware of over 6 schools that are reportedly been abandoned at the barrack there in Central Monrovia. They went to front part of today's National Flag Day celebration there at the barrack, and today we are told they are still finding it difficult to get back home. School authorities, even though the guy who spoke with Abraham Peter did not say from which school he from, but he remained anonymous also to tell us exactly what is happening. But like we said, we now have in studio a representative candidate from Bapolu County who just joined us in studio, Emmanuel Tomati. Probably, I hope I'm pronouncing the name correctly. He's a representative candidate from District Number 2 in Bapolu County, the capital city, Bapolu. This is one of the counties I'm really familiar with. I've been to several areas in Bapolu County and I know exactly all of the district seats as well. So he will tell us exactly, but we'll take this short break to allow our technician to bring him live online before we can take him right Thank you so much, Labria Raz. That is the powerful teen son of State of the Nation. So we, like we said, sorry for mispronouncing our guest name. I think it's Prince Tomatai, who is a contestant in District Number 2, Bapolu County. I want to say welcome to State of the Nation. Okay, that begin by running the ball right away. We have to 2 minutes after 4. And tell us, who is Prince Tomatai?
I'm Prince Emmanuel Tomatai. From Bapolu County, current representative.
The Unity Party, District Number 2, Bapolu County.
Yes. Sorry, so would you deny me error by calling Emmanuel as well? Thank you so much.
Can you describe where can we find District Number 2 in Bapolu?
District Number 2 is the northern part of Bapolu County, commonly say Upper Bapolu, where we have 3 administrative districts. The Gowanda District, which is the Allen District. Then we have Bokomon, and we have the Bella district. So the 3 districts comprises of district number 2.
Okay. Do you know the population limit, the population statistics of the district, or maybe from past election or recent census?
Actually, I can give that because Latest did not publish that, so that's not to my knowledge.
How is the district? When last return from?
Well, like just few days now. I've been in the district and I returned a few days ago.
Okay. Is there
Can you? Where's the representative for the district?
Oh, he's Councillor Canon Wetzel of the CDC.
Okay. So tell us, why do you want to remove Councillor Kanu from district number 2? Or do you want to remove him?
This election is not my first election. Councillor Wetzel and I was in the 2017 election, and we battled very well. However, it was fortunate for him to win the election. So we always say to our people that when you look at the voting population of this country, you find out that the young people are in vast majority to vote leaders in this country. But now after elections, when these leaders are elected and put into power, you understand that the young people are not benefiting anything. We go and we say, I will say beyond leaders. We say, I will say beyond leaders. Sometimes we get hurt. Sometimes we go to jail. And so many negative things or negative impacts we affect our lives. But when we should have given them these positions, I mean, we are of no benefits to them. So in that vein, I, Prince Emmanuel Tumede, decided that why can't I be a young leader? I'm a young person. If I can say, I will say beyond one old man, why can't my young guys be behind me and say, I will say, why can't I elect myself to a position? I mean, the vast majority, the young people are many. Today, you go on the street, you see motorcyclists yelling, you see go boss, street vendors are saying that they want this person as a leader. They are young. So why can't the young people give leadership to themselves? So those are some of the reasons why we decided to get into politics.
So do you have the
requisite qualification? Do you have the competence? Do you have the relationship? What do you have? What are you taking to the people?
To be very conscious, because NEC have the guideline when it comes to qualifications, when it comes to everything, right? Yeah, and that which I pass it vastly. On a very serious note, I passed that already because the age factor, education-wise, whatever it means, I've passed all of that. Like I said, 6 years ago or 5 years plus ago, I was into election, right? Good. And when it comes to human relationship, I don't know. I'm still kind of calculating as to which one of those aspirants that have really lived, politically around the people as compared to me, Prince Tumede. Because since 2017, when I lost the election, I have been with the people. When the people needed somebody like a leader to be with them, especially during the coronavirus time, right? They saw Prince Tumede in their faces. I didn't go and send my team. I didn't sit down Morovia, and send team in the bush there, give the people team. No. I went there. Even when you check on my Facebook page, you will see me from one town to another town, from one person to another person, distributing nose masks, Dasocloraz, Vita Salt, and other things we gave to our people. And we did those things. We didn't do it in the course of electoral time. That was 2020, 2019, 2020, right? Even when our president, we are in our county distributed street lights, the distribution didn't reach our region, right? But I thought it wise that, look, we can lobby, we can spend some money and get some lights. We distributed street lights, solar panel lights in other few towns and villages that they are benefiting today. Purification buckets, we did all of those things. We connected towns, villages with roads. We have done what we have to do. We renovated town kitchens. We gave people educations. There are a lot of things we have done, right? But for me, I always told my county people, especially my district people, that I, Prince Tumede, whenever you see me doing anything in this place, it's not because I want to be representative only, because that is specified that every politician does things because, they want the people vote. But Prince Tumede today have the voice to say, I want to contest election is based on the 2005 vote that the people gave my late father. If they are not voted my father to election, that he won the senatorial election, I couldn't have that strength today to stand before the people and contest election. So everything I would do for my district is based on something that we appreciating them for what they did in 2005.
You were in 2017, you were rejected by the people. You say,
majority of these people are young people.
No, I default with you when you say rejected. Because when you say rejected, it means that I didn't get vote at all. But the people of Bokumu, the people of Gomala, the people of Bella District, they voted me when they did not even know me.
You did not win. That's a call.
No, I did not win because I was rejected. I did not win because the vote did not take me. It's simple majority.
Yeah.
I hope I'm right.
You're not working with people, right?
Obviously.
Okay. So what are some of the problems that you see in the district you want to go at the cost of legislation?
Number one thing is that, you see, when we are leaders, we should live with our people on the basis of the lives they live. One, our people are ignorant to too many things. And we that saying yes, because they say us in Monrovia to go to school. So when we go back there, things that they are ignorant to, we should educate them on it. Now, there is a mining company that just signed mining concession in Bella District, especially the Bella Yala. And then, how can a company of such mining, you mining resources from the common people land, and then those vehicles, you got more than 40, 50 drum trucks, riding tankers, drive on the road that were constructed since 2010, 9 and 10, right? Those roads have become very old. Now, you damaging the road from Bopolu to Bella Yala. The road have been damaged by those trucks. The last time I was there, some of our young people, they even got mad that they want to make a road block. We have to talk to them, put them into our, corners and talk to them. Gentlemen, we need to talk to our leaders. Our local government need to interfere into these things. You can have the people got excavators. They got machines that can even, at least do a little potholes on the road, do muds on the road to clean them and be able to pass with our trucks. But they spoil the road.
There was an agreement that is between the government and the company. Are you saying the government did the right thing?
No,
or the representative of the district?
The government oversight. The government response. Thank you. Oversight. Because if oversight had been exhibited by our leader, definitely, look, the Chinese company would have known better that, this road, we are damaging it. And we need to work on the road. Now, come to disaster. You money, right? Don't rock to money, right? Don't rock. Then you have chemicals into then our blocks. How well did they organize the disaster agreement with your surrounding towns? You get better than that. You got step in there. You get Tolika, you get Zilika, Mumeta, Fota. You get all. Even as you saw, Bola Village. All the villages surrounding the Bella Yala town need to benefit from disaster. You understand? When you work on the Pole Mountain, if anything happens there, what becomes of the surrounding villages and towns? Is there anything into the agreement about disaster? We have not heard anything of such. You went to the agreement, a few years for the people in the town, took them, brought them to Monrovia. The vast majority are there. I'm wearing part of it. I went to the district before I even got to know that, oh yes, there's a mining company coming to the district. You bring in concessions in the district, you have stakeholders, have stakeholder meetings. The common people need to be aware. What are the wrongs? What are the rights? Let them be able to tell you as a leader, these are things that we want, these are things that we need. And we're getting nowhere when these things are happening.
Yes, we apart from just Bokumu, is it in Bella District? We have other districts. What would you do? Because we know Bapolu is a rich county, mineral rich county. I have been there. I know that many in town for Bella is. I think
Monrovia is the secondary administrative district.
What will you do different? Probably you have known, all of these problems that the people go through with money, because we know that's one of the means through which most of the people there can living. What will you do different?
Yeah, or definitely, what we need to do is we need to empower the miners, because you have majority of the young people.
It's talking about the local miners,
because look, when you go out of country, people work based on their experience. What they know is what they do, right? So if those guys, if those local miners are there and they are mining, then all you need to do is that just empower them. Get like now you got the company in Belayala, for instance. Those local miners already know about the soil, know about the mining stuff, right? Empower them into the company. And you know,
how do you empower
the company? Can empower them, give them jobs to do. Because the men who manage the mining, I mean, it's not they will not make much. The life is not even insured. He doesn't even have better insurance for what he does. So if the man is with the company, I mean, it is far better.
Are you saying our government signed this agreement without taking into consideration all these stuff we're talking about?
All people from other county,
or other counties in Florida?
Oh, well, I mean, I can't speak about other counties, but I want to be very specific about my own county.
Yeah, let's talk about Bapolu.
Yes, like I said, I want to be very specific about Bapolu, right? The county, Bapolu County, people do things in the county, especially the leaders. We wanting to be leaders, we got to be very careful with the lives of the common people. Our leaders do things without the cohesence of the common people. Our positions we've gained for today to represent the people is the voice of the people that you carry capital building.
Your district represented by a landed councilor, Kanye Wessel. Do you think he will go into an agreement with the company at the advantage of it? Do you?
Well, I cannot speak when it comes to the issue about Councilor Wessel signing concessions or supporting concessions in the interest of him or against the common people. What I'm saying is that what we are seeing, right? What we are seeing definitely is not going well. It's the common people. The common people. So, Councilor Wessel, you will sign concession and yeah, they put it, oh yeah, this is that. But at times you have errors. So correct those errors. Before you sign concession, that will benefit the lives of the people as you so claim. It should be from the people's That's my concern.
Are the people not involved?
The people are involved, but they were single-handedly. You got big people. The last time I was there, somebody told me, oh yeah, the company here, people are not educated to do the job. God, it's matter what I've been manning to go for over 10, 15 years. Can that guy go to some late 3 months, 4, 5 months, 6 months, or training, certificate training, train him, and he knows the job. We are in Ghana. Those who left were working there, were they educated people? When the expatriate came, the expatriate trained those people and they left and they managed the company. So if other countries can do as such, we should also do the same thing. You don't bring an expatriate from China to come and do mining. When you already got the guys in the project and know the soil, know how to do the work.
Do you think through mining, Bapolu can become a very vibrant country?
My brother, mining, if we improve our mining sector in Bapolu, we can do more than better as a county. We can do more than better as a county.
Let's hear your plan for education, because you from Better Yala. Many people hear Better Yala. What comes to the mind is the prison. A lot of people can only remember Better Yala for the prison. What are your plans for education development in Bapolu County, just in case you are fortunate to be elected as representative of the children too?
In 2016, from 2015 to 2017, I had over 75 children of that district. You wrote them in school. They were there going to school. Some of them were into my institution, attending my institution. Now, since I lost the election in 2017, I've been having over more than that. Children came to my school on scholarship. Manage some of them, even the teacher college in Kakata. We've been helping people at KRTTR. We got children there in school. They are under our supervision. So when it comes to education, one thing I always tell people that when I try won the election, I will not be able to build schools in my district because jam buildings in my district. The past government school buildings. You enter, you go Belayala right now. They are constructing a narrow school building. You understand? Fasama, let's say, or Fasama, they are constructing another school building. Fasama, go Belayala school building there. What we're going to do is that we're going to improve the school system. You got young guys who have come to Monrovia, went to teacher college, they are doing voluntary job. And look, for the philosopher that say, if education is expensive, right? The reason that philosopher will manifest because the teachers are underpaid. They are not even paying them. They go to school, I mean, he teaches and then they put it on voluntarism. So what happens to the man? The students, they will have to farm for them. So you're enslaving the students.
So what will you do?
So what we're going to do is that we're going to make sure that our teachers, don't forget, because they're kind of modern life, we can't continue putting people on voluntarism. So what we're going to do is that we're going to put them on payroll.
But what means?
Through the Ministry of Education. Ministry of Education is going to the ministry that take higher donors. They bring higher budget to the legislature. So why they say that they can pay the people in the rural area? Today, you find our young children who in 9th grade, 6th grade, 12th grade will leave those distances, go in the capital city to go do YA. So why is it that the education system is decentralized? So that's one of the things we're fighting against. If you have the children now, this school year, there will be a high school in Bogota. So we're watching the WAEC and the education, and the Bogota should be a center to administer the national examination. And we're going to make sure that happens.
Yes, you talk about teachers. What about tertiary material, books? How do you intend? How do these schools in your district? You have visited most of them. Do they have textbooks? Do they have?
They don't have it, my brother. They don't have it. They don't have it. Black bowl, even black bowl. People scrap to get black bowl. Benches, chairs. They don't have it. The last time I was in a town, we had to organize, talk to people, get us some gasoline, to stop playing, benches for the benches. Yeah, so the children can sit on it. You see students who carry this log. When they cross-cut the logs, right? They would take them and stick on it, and the children sit on it. I mean, it's gonna imagine this era. These things are happening.
Let's move quickly to your health plans because we know it across all the areas. Tell us, because we know in your district, I can remember it's like Bako Hill, to climb that hill is not easy. What are
the hill? Go my hill, not Bako is in Bok County.
Yeah, go my. What are your plans for health in for?
That's a district 2 because we have 3 district number 2. Firstly, we have been working in it.
Are you aware of the problem, the health problems? Do you know the health problems?
There where I'm coming. The last time I was in the Bella district, and I visited the people, took me into the clinic, the Banner clinic, right? Then the Banner clinic. So when I saw the need that yes, that clinic is a Banner, we came to town and I had a exclusive interview. And on that interview, when we expressed at that time, the government, the local government, our health director were able to see reason. And you rush to that place and you reopen the clinic. Right now, Konensu in local Gaza is functioning. So the medication is insufficient. And you know, those people are there still going for voluntary work, but there is a clinic there that somebody can go maybe after 2 days you get a paracetamol to take. Now, 2. In Fokwata, Bokomo, the town in Belayala, the PMC is constructed a clinic, but that clinic was also a banner. It was not functioning. So we had a town hall, and the people expressed interest. We wanted that place to be open. And I went to LMDC, went to county FT, and I saw the name, spent a lot of money. Right, I saw the clinic, and had the clinic, right? Later on, the county local authorities, they keep on saying, yeah, this thing here, right, I've done all this work here, but this thing here, government property. So you have to do everything and turn it over to the government. And we tell it what the government went officially open the place. And now for Batakrin is open. It's functioning, rather. I went to Fasama to negotiate for the mayor, who is very, very functional in that place. Since they woman that gave the labor people, right? And that woman is now paying up to now. Government are not even going to say, oh, let's compensate this young lady with black or rice. You understand it? You have people having numerous of problems, and you gotta go on sacrifice your life to get these things done. You can even say, oh yeah, the women are there, secure the lives of these women, our sisters, our mothers. Let's see reason, even a bag of rice. Let's say that for them. But for them, have done it. So, my brother, we got to look at these things. We look at the government from the general perspective, but we also look at local government. Because government have been decentralized. We don't everything look at no, let's look at the government. What happened in there? We got our superintendents. We got our representatives. We got our senators. We got our development superintendent. We got our fiscal affairs. We got the commissioners. We got the district secretary and superintendents. What these things are happening? What they are doing for the last people benefit?
So health should not be an issue now for Bapolo.
Why?
You got the Henry Hospital, one of the best in the country now. It should be hearing government.
A week ago, one of my campaign members were at the Emory Hospital, and the brother spent half a day when I went to pick up the motorbike, and he said, "Bro, if I know I was buying medicine in the interior, then I spent all the money come down here, and I saw the man with just two scripts."
You are from opposition camp, so there should be a politics from your angle.
No, I'm not that kind of politician. I emulate people when they do the right thing. I don't criticize people because I'm a politician. No, that's why since Representative Wessel won election 2017, not a day I come on air and say, "Oh, the electorates are above, are 18 and above." They evaluate their leaders. The people who they vote for, they evaluate them. They know what is happening for the past 5 years plus. They know what is happening. So any good thing that Western have done for this case, definitely, my legend is saying the ends should justify it means. So definitely, we will understand for another 10. Why should I come and waste my time to say, "Oh, Western have done nothing"? No. And that's not in my political line. I'm not saying it because I'm opposition.
Yeah, we want to talk about the government. You should be hearing the government for the hospital.
We should be hearing the government for the hospital. We did hear the government for the hospital. We said we appreciate the government. The government were able to lobby and get the Emirates to come and build a hospital in our country. But like I said, for education, right? I'm not going to construct building. The issue of life is not about the building. It's about the function. The building should be there standing up. Like Malaya was saying, they coast it down. If you don't go to the coast, the will never move. You see? So if the hospital is now movable, people go to the hospital, and then only Dr. Josh is the one they bring beyond Bapolo Health. Because he do surgical work. I mean, he do not think he attend to people. But if the medications are not there, with Dr. George comes through, when those equipments are not workable, Dr. George function, he won't function. So let me real. All we need to do is that we need to put ourselves together. I can't go Capital Bay and not be a lobbyist.
So the issue about the drinking water, the safe drinking water, because getting water like one thing, he is another thing. So how you see the issue of drinking water in the country?
Is the worst thing. The last time I checked, I had to distribute purification buckets, right? Purification buckets to some of the towns, to some of these schools, those churches, those mosques. This will be purification buckets to them. You went to a town and somebody there is no people drink in the kind of era. People still drink from creeks.
Many activities taking
place there. And the money activities, they even spoil the drinking water system, the drinking system in the place.
So why is it playing in that direction?
Well, we can say most of our plan, yeah, but we're going to make sure that we have the sanitation system be put into place in our district. We should not be living 1860 life in 2023 or the 21st or 22nd century anymore. You know, I spoke with one of my international counterparts in the leadership from Malaysia. She said, Prince, you know, like villages, the solar panel system. We're going to build a solar panel system for people, and that it can electrify more than 200 houses. And you know, that's modernization being transferred to the rural area. And you know, the other things, yes. And the moment we had a meeting conversation, you see this kind of, the system here, we'll build a system, and then we able to save many homes locally. So, I mean, we get a system, we got a trader, right? Each of these towns have a water system wherein people go to the reservoir and get that water. Safely drink that water. You see it? It's kind of difficult, but if you went to our area, if it is, I was sick. Because I can't take a sack of mineral water bottle from over and carry it everywhere. Then who am I? Am I a native boy? No, am I a native boy? I am a born native. I drank from creek. I drank the water. I got sick. I said, you mama, you lie. Because you see?
Okay, so let's talk about roads, because most of the people in Bapuru, if you speak to them, one of the issues normally is they want road, they want road. Tell us, how is the road to go to your district?
The roads,
particularly your district, district number 2.
The roads are very, very much deplorable. Very, very much deplorable. People are suffering. People are suffering. The last time I went, just imagine, you gotta walk this right now. You pay a lot of money, especially in the rainy season, to get a motorbike.
So, can we say how much on motorbike from Popolu to
from Popolu? Because we have different towns.
Maybe the
shortest distance, right, is Belapalamon from Popolu to Belapalamon, right? You is paying something less than $2,500 on a motorbike.
How many minutes or hour drive around?
On a motorbike, it's about 1 hour 30, 1 hour 45 minutes. If the rider is a very good rider, it will take less than that. Right? From Popolu to Monacole, you'll be charging something around 3,500. From Popolu to Bella Yala, you will pay nothing over 5,000 on motorbike. The last time I was coming, I saw 4 cars. People goose in it, right? People sell the perishable goose and other market, other than selling. You see the people, those jeeps are parked in line because the Chinese people spot the road. They are transport the road. So the guys were there. You will park. Everybody from no car will come and help you. You push your car and carry it to the dry area. Then everybody come by and get another one. I parked there for almost 5 minutes and I was watching the guys. That's the kind of level living up there.
Okay, so this is State of the Nation. We have Prince Emmanuel Tumatai, a representative candidate from Bapuru County District number 2. He wants to unseat Councillor Wesso Kanu Wesso, who is a representative for the district. I think on the ticket of the Congress of Democratic Change. He also he's an incumbent, he's contesting. So we are saying, just the last question, we can go to the land. Many of the lawmakers we've seen, many of them go to the capital building. Some of them are more concerned about representation. Others are concerned about oversight. Others are concerned about
lawmaking.
Where do you see your strength? Where can the people of Bapuru County rely on you? What is the loophole? What do you see?
Bapuru County needs the 3 functional aspects of a lawmaker: representation, oversight, and lawmaking. You must exhibit everything together. Because let me tell you one thing: you cannot make the law, You cannot make the law when you do not carry out an oversight. Then you are not a proper lawmaker. because you must have gone to the county, to the district, to the rural towns and villages, have town hall meeting. People tell you their plans. People tell you their plans. Go and visit the community, see the lives people living, and then you put it together. Then you come and do your lawmaking, right? So if those things are not done, if you can go visit the people, if you can go in the county to see as a representative, what will you tell the lawmakers? What will you tell your colleague? Because you, as a representative, you have become a lobbyist that will come, go capital building and lobby with your colleague to have betterment for the people.
So that's it. So you focus on all of the two functions. So like we said, we have Tomata in studio. He's representing Congo and Nancy while we are waiting for medicine from back to the country to call to talk about attitude about this young man. He wants to replace Councillor Camille West, who is the current district representative. He said he's willing to perform all of the three cabinet functions of the lawmaker, especially oversight representation, which he said is lacking to some extent. The people money is only the local get not the local is the call is 0776 198173 0776 198173. You can call and be a contribution. No, you can also call us on 0775 932170 and you can ask, hello. Well, good afternoon. Let me know where you're calling from.
No, we didn't say that. We didn't say that.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello. Yeah, Yandim, where are you calling from? Yeah.
He's a Kennedy. Go ahead. Thank you.
All right. Hello. So the number to call is 0776 198173.
Yes, so we have in studio Mr. Prince Tumutaki.
Hello. Yeah. Hey, your name, please.
Are you from Baparu? Are you from Baparu? Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, let's go to the point.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. So let's take the call.
Hello. Fine. Your name, where you calling from? Yeah.
You from Bapolu? Okay.
Yeah, let's go to the point, please.
Is that why you moved to Magidi? Okay, okay. Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Hello? Hello? Yeah, your name, where you calling from? Yeah, I hear you.
No, he didn't say that. Okay.
All right.
Thank you. He's taking down notes. You answer your call. Thank you. Yes. So that's one more call, and we can go. We can turn the table now to let's talk. Let's take the last call.
Hello? Hello? Yeah, your name, where you calling from?
Wow.
I keep putting it on.
Yeah.
Hello? Hello?
I think the course.
Yeah, keep coming.
So
okay.
We can do the last.
Hello? Yeah? All right, thank you, sir.
Yes, so thank you so much. So you listen to the call of Mr. Tumeta. We don't have enough time, so let you respond to the callers and as well as the party comment.
Yeah, thank you so much. Firstly, let me default with the first caller who said that I said on this media that somebody came from out of town and then spent a lot of money. I did say that the fellow had to complain that he spent all the day, half day at the hospital and just received 2 scripts, right? With the kind of sickness he had. That was what I said. Okay. Now, with the fellow that asked me about what I have done, right? In 2018, we had 3 students that came from local Gaza, the Bele, that was stationary in Bobolu district, where I had to rent them a place, pay their school fees, take care of them. And we have Fokpata, I got Banga Boketa, I got Gumweta, I got Zelekai, Monakole, I got Parakore, I got Panta, Bolia. Those are towns that students come from, and then they request their assistance, and we give it to them. You go right now, you go in Bella Yara, you ask, they will tell you, oh, Prince Emile brought 3-4 buckets here. You see my pictures on them. Some of them I told them I didn't put picture there. But you go there, you ask them, tell you. Go to the various malls, go to the various churches. I'm not doing these things like I said, I will continue to say it, right? I didn't do it in 2022. I didn't do it in 2023. I did them in 2021, 2020, 2019, 2018. Downward, I did them. Because why? That the needs of the people. So I want to say to all of the cutters who made their own contribution, that Prince Timothy, like what other cutters said, oh, when we elect them, they don't want to do anything. Prince Timothy lost the election 2017. He didn't win the election. And he had competitors. But yet, we let go of all of those factors and we started working for the people. From Monaco to this town, right? There's a town there. I didn't forget the town name. We gave road to them. Motorbike road. We construct a motorbike road. You know how much $100,000 I spent on that road? We spend a lot of money. Now, the Berakpara Mountain Kitchen, where the even leaders go and say, oh no, we're leaking. I have to change the entire roof. Another town there, Monaco, the center of the district center, ask them, I sent over 30 bags of cement to the town to have the town kitchen plaster. Right now, we even got 2 bags of we sent pin, other materials to beautify that place. It was not in 2023 we sent those things. Since 2020, 2021, we sent those things there. So we're telling our people that see what we have been doing for the past 5 years. And elect us. And I want to say my party comment, right?
Yes. So tell them, how confident are you as far as party comment?
I am very confident because the people I visited, the people we talked to our people, the people have seen almost all of the aspirants today. They came into the paper 2022. But they saw Prince Timothy 2018, 19, 20, 21, and up to now they still seeing Prince Timothy. I mean, I have visited everywhere in the district, but those major places, those villages, we've been visiting people, talking to people there, right? And I want to say to my people of District Number 2, Bapolu, that this identical term, we should be able to appreciate Joseph Yuma Boakai, because I'm contesting the Unity Party ticket and we are going to elect Ambassador Boakai for the presidency. As you join me to be representative, let us work with Joseph Yuma Boakai for the presidency. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So that's the voice of
District Number 2 representative in Bapolu County, Mr. Prince Timothy. He has been our guest the last segment of State of the Nation. So I have been here alongside our interim broadcaster. My name is Edwin Dolo. And tomorrow will be Marisa will be here to take you through State of the Nation and probably on business economic front. So cool. Just give up your party comment.
Okay, just before my comment, right? So to our listener birthday today, so I want to give it out for them. Okay. One is BT Godpa of Margaret David Road. Okay. And that's one is Patrick Zulu of Sokline Community. So I just want to wish you a happy birthday.
Okay, yeah, today is also the birthday of Reverend Isaac Kekula from the Philadelphia Church there on Dupont Road. We want to say happy birthday to. Let's also say pre-birthday to Mr. NSB Glewa of 4G August 24 is also your birthday today. We want to say happy. You can take it from Mayan D. Tobian. Mayan, I've been our technician on today's edition of the program State of the Nation. Thank you so much. Until Friday. Thank you. My name is Edwin Dora.